Hello everyone, welcome to the video series on interesting topics of modern Python programming, and in this particular video we will talk about decorators in Python. Now if you end up using Python libraries, or for that matter end up creating Python libraries, you are gonna use decorators a lot. So it's an interesting topic as well as important topic for everyone to understand what is meant by decorator, how we can use that, and how to create those. So let's go ahead and start. Now before we can jump into the code to understand what are decorators, as always I will try to explain the idea of decorator using some real-time examples. So let's see one example. Now when you want to send a gift to someone, what do? You do not just throw the gift to someone else, right? You do something different. What you do is that you find a reliable courier or post office to send your gift. You need this particular person which can take the gift from you, deliver your gift, and inform you back about the successful delivery. This is what being done when you send a gift to someone who is not in the same physical location. Now, decorators in Python does the same thing what this courier guy does with our gift. Remember, decorators in Python just acts as a post office or courier which adds some external functionalities which is not directly related to our own functionality, which means that if we talk about our gift quality or quantity doesn't depends upon the courier I use FedEx, post office, or any other courier. The gift remains same. Its size, quality, quantity remains same. Same thing happens with decorator. So basically what decorator does is that if you consider this gift as our function, any normal Python function, decorators are nothing but a set of prefix and suffix that can seamlessly added to any function in Python. Okay, so this is what decorator does. Let's see a real-time Python example. So this is how you invoke a decorator in Python. So in here I am having a Python function called pyfunc. It is printing something and I have invoked a decorator called myDecorator in here. So the actual output when I call this pyfunc will be some prefix, my own function pyfunc, and a suffix. Now the idea of prefix and suffix is not mandatory. It can have only prefix or only suffix or none of them. It all depends upon the kind of decorator we want to create. Okay, so these are not mandatory. I've used prefix suffix to explain you the idea behind decorators. So now time to go ahead and see the code. Let's see in the code how we can create and use decorators. So here is the code and I am using Jupyter Notebook to explain this to you. I need to import time. I'll let you know why. This has nothing to do with decorator. Now let me first create a very simple function like def result. And this is a function which tells the result of a lottery, and you can say that print you have won a lottery. That's a very simple function, right? And if we want to call this function, we will call it and we will get this particular output. Now, before telling the result of a lottery in a TV or in a radio, there used to be a curtain raiser, right? So, they will say that, so the winner is some pause, then this, then congratulations. If we want to do something like this, we will have to create a different function. I will create function called announce, and in here I'll print, your wait is going to end, and then I am time.sleep. Let me sleep for 2 seconds and then I'll show the result, and then I'll print congratulations. Okay. And if I go ahead and call this function announce, I will get your wait is gonna end, 2 second pause, and you have won a lottery. Congratulations. So far so good, very simple example. Now let's create something similar, some other function with a similar characteristic, like someone has won a 10% coupon or something. So we can create a function, let's say coupon, and I will again just print saying that you have won 10% discount. Okay, again if I want to call this function, well, I can call this function, but if I want to call this function in the similar way I call announce, I'll have to create a different function. Let's say announce underscore c for coupon, and in here I'll say coupon, and then I can call this function announce underscore c, and after 2 seconds it will say, you know, you have won 10% discount. Let me create some more sales. Okay, so far so good. So what we did is that we created very simple function to display the result and coupon, 10% coupon, or somebody won a lottery. But before the announcement, we want to do it in a, you know, in a way where it generates more interest. So we announce it, wait for 2 seconds, and then say the result. Okay, now I know you have understood that we are doing similar things in announce and announce underscore c, but we have to write this function twice because something comes before the function, something comes after the function, so we cannot put that in a common function. If we want to do it in a common way, we will have to create another function saying that, you know, def announce common, and I should take the function as an input parameter over here, and I will do the same thing. Okay, and instead of calling coupon, I'll call function. Okay, very similar. Okay, so what I can do now is that I can say announce common. If I announce with result, I will get result of a lottery, and the same thing if I do with coupon, I'll get the result with 10% discount. Okay, now think about it. When I was explaining you the decorator, the concept of decorator, I said that there is something called prefix, something called suffix. If this is my function, this is prefix, this is suffix, right? So this is a pure case of creating a decorator. So let's go ahead and create a decorator. So how will we create a decorator? So a decorator is a function which returns a function. So let me create def decor, and in here create a new function, let's say inner function, and in the decor, let's say I'm calling the function, passing the function, sorry. In the inner, I'll do prefix thing, okay, and I'll call the function, and I'll say print again congratulations. Okay, and in this function I will return inner. So this is a decorator function where we are returning a function. So how to call or use this function? You know that when we have used announce common and passing the function, it's very difficult to find out what function is it. Okay, whether it is a result function or is it a coupon function. That's where decorators are very useful. So let me create these two functions again. Result. I've created result function again, and I am also creating coupon function again. So this is my coupon function. Okay. Now decorators is very easy. Before this function, just write @decor. That's all. Before this function, write @decor. So that's all you need to do to call a decorator function. See how easy is it. So basically what happens that this function passed in this particular decorator as it is happened over here, and then this execution takes place. So now if you are gonna call result, it will be calling the decorator function, and you will get these things after 2-second delay. Same thing will happen with coupon. Your wait is gonna end, you want 10% discount. The idea of decorator is that, you know what, we do not need to change the original function. If this decorator is here, We can create a coupon function saying that you got 10% discount. That is what is important to understand this function, and we apply this decorator. So if you want to understand decorator, just consider this point. Decorator is nothing but a function which takes this function as an input. Decorator is nothing but a function which takes this function as an input and does something along with calling your function. Just like decorator is the courier guy which takes the gift as an input and does something before and after calling the function, or just before calling the function or after calling the function, right? And to create a decorator function, this is the format you need to use. Now we can also create decorator function using lambda if it is just a line. For example, let me create a lambda decorator. So again, I am creating a def decor with same name, and I'll say return lambda, and I'll just say print decorator called. Okay, and in here I have to pass the function, and if I go ahead and apply this decorator in these two result and coupon, you can see decorator called. Since I haven't called this particular function, the func over here, it is not being displayed, or I can just say func. Okay, so basically I am negating anything that decorator does. In here the decorator does nothing. Okay, so that's all about decorators. Don't worry, I am gonna put this particular Jupyter notebook in my GitHub page in a repository of the same topic called Interesting Topics of Modern Python Programming. I hope I was able to explain the ideas and concepts of decorator in the easiest possible way. Thanks a lot. Thanks for watching. Till the next time we meet. Good day, goodbye. Take care.